What's good? Welcome to the First String Podcast. On today's episode of First String Podcast, y'all know what it is. It's a Saturday. So what are we doing? Our NFL picks. Y'all know how this goes. But we did have a game on Thursday versus the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field, which just wasn't frozen, but the Commanders' offense was frozen. So we'll talk about that just a little bit because it's still a little sore subject. It's a good thing Al's not here, so we ain't got to deal with his rhetoric when it comes to the Commanders. Al was supposed to show up to give his foursome, but unfortunately, he's on wifey duties right now, and we'll talk about that part later. Sid is here. He has a major beef. We don't care. Our guest ticket today is none other than the commish, aka Puzzo. I hope y'all ready. We got 14 games for y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. They spitting facts on the first string podcast show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fam. At a starting lineup, first string is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cast. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Say it from the South, so he rep GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and tune in. Like, subscribe, recommend to a friend. Nah, for real, like, subscribe, and recommend this to a friend. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the first string podcast show.
Welcome back to First String Podcast. Please do not forget to welcome back to First String Podcast. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to First String Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alerts for new content, just like this. The most important part, though, is that you tell a friend to tell a friend about First String Podcast. That's how we grow. That's why we continue the show, because of viewers like you. So, without a whole bunch of fanfare and everything like that, let's bring in the panel. Okay. First off, this guy is coming in right now. He's riding on cloud nine. We're gonna take him down a notch or two here. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Sid, aka you blinked first. Sid, I heard you like a kicker from Tennessee.
You got that right, Choke City. But you know
Choke
what?
City.
My name for the day says it all.
Okay. Okay. You know what Lady A said. That's a fact. Well, you know what? I ain't even gotta worry about it. Lady A, can you tell what is going on here?
I see fines. That's what's going on.
Boy, she's
Somebody,
a rare.
somebody got a fine before the show started.
Somebody got a couple problems. Is that what you said?
I mean, I'm just saying, somebody
Right.
is acting a fool already.
Okay. Well, here we go. Fine.
Hand over the
Just-
whole chat. Just hand it over.
Fine city. Okay, listen. Listen, Sid,
Yes,
Al's not here. Al's on, we was messing with Al earlier today.
Usually.
But Al's not here. He may be running a little late. He may not show up at all. But I know one thing. I know if we don't get them picks, they all L's.
I agree.
They gonna, yep, he gonna hold them L's. So without much too more ado, wait, where did Cuzzo go? He was
That's
just
what
here.
I said. He dropped. I don't know what happened.
He was just here.
Let's.
He
You
was
want to do the
just-
standings? Oh, I think.
He
but I don't
is
know if
coming
he's back.
back. Are you ready, cousin? Okay.
You want me
All
to
right, here we go.
introduce him?
Oh, hold on, wait. Yep, y'all.
So a lot of times on podcasting, on television, people say stuff that's not necessarily true. Like
Yeah.
I would be like, "Oh, that's my brother, or that's my cousin," and y'all always hear me say somebody my cousin. Y'all think I'll be playing? I'm
Hmm.
not playing. Cuzzo is really my cousin, y'all. Let's
The
let,
commish.
look. Let's roll the tape.
Roll the tape. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
This is to my cousin, my real life cousin. Cuzzo is really my cousin, y'all. Like this, check the footage. I got the receipts. Okay.
They're looking like Arnold from what's happening.
When we talk about growing up together, and when he tried to make it seem like I was a bully, but I was not. But when he tries to say these things, like it's real. It's some truth behind it. You know what I mean? So Cuzzo is really, really my cousin. I was
Well,
really running around the neighborhood playing football with the boys. You know, going down this real steep hill, jumping on his skateboard because I ain't had no business. Um, all kinds of stuff, playing video games, watching, basketball. These are things that we really were doing. So let's bring in my cousin, the
Cuzzo. The commish.
All rise, the commission's in.
The commish is here. The commish is here. How are you, commish?
I'm not gonna lie, my record says it all.
Oh,
So in some leagues, I am on top of the world. On other leagues, I literally just got out the shower listening to Carl Thomas because I just felt so bad about what happened.
Oh no, not Carl Thomas.
Yeah,
Carl
I'm talking
Thomas.
about
Mhm.
emotional. Wish I'd never drafted. Yeah, I was in my feelings.
Well, speaking of those feelings, just so y'all know, we're gonna put these rankings out here, okay?
Yes,
So
let's
we got two divisions. We got two divisions. We got Blitz and we got Hot Route. We got Blitz, the Blitz division, and we got Hot Route. Okay. So
Mhm.
we're just gonna give you division breakdowns right now. So here are the division breakdowns for first string. Oh, I'm sorry, Dat Prime. What is it? What's the name of it?
Oh my
That
gosh.
that first down lead.
That
That first down lead. There we go. That first down lead right here. There we go. So this is hot routes right here. So as y'all can see, this is after the first week. Some people got some points. They put some points on the board, right?
mm-hmm.
And some
Mhm.
people lost. So you see Cuzzo's down there. He's not looking good right now.
Oh,
Oh, that ain't
Um
no, that ain't me. That ain't me. No,
oh,
no,
it's
no.
Ceozie
I'm
on
not
it.
in
That's
that
Ceozie.
division. I was smart.
it is on here on this
Yeah, I'm
division.
in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we see them Georgia dogs down there 0-1. We do. We see it. There's nothing like setting your lineup and getting right back to it. Listen,
Oh
here is Blitz. Here's that Blitz division, and
this
Omar Cumming is none other than Al,
oh Lord, we can't get
and
away from it.
Al played Mr. Otis, right? Mr. Otis. Look how many points Mr. Otis scored, and look how many points Al scored. So
Dang.
Mr. Otis is going to be a problem in the
Yeah.
division. We already know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a problem. He's a problem, but the number two or number three overall is Pigskins. I
Mm,
wonder whose team that is.
Lord.
Um, then we got Cuzzo. He got to win.
Yeah,
And
Cuzzo is
Mr. Otis is in the playoffs, but he's 0-1 right now, but because of the amount of points that he put up. So
right,
yeah,
right.
I passed out some L. I gave an L. I told somebody to hold that L. Hold
Is
this
that
L.
is that our friend Bruce? Oh,
That
Bruce.
is our friend Bruce. Bruce is 0-1
Bruce,
right now.
Bruce, you gonna
I
get
gotta apologize for that one because Bruce played me.
oh
So
no.
How did both of y'all take an
I,
L?
I,
No, they didn't. Cuzzo got a line.
I saw it. I saw it.
it wasn't our finest moments with our lineups, but hopefully next week this week should be different.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, no, let's not. Let's hope not for the Pigskins. Hope the Pigskins continue to put up points. We
Picks.
need the Pigskins to keep doing what they do. Just chopping wood. We just chopping wood. Like I said, we got 14 games to give y'all today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lady
Mhm.
A, you got something you need to do?
Well, did you want to go over the standings first?
No, no, I'll do that after you.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, guys, if you or someone you know is facing challenges with gambling, Support is accessible. The National Council on Problem Gambling offers various resources, such as FAQs, a self-assessment for gambling behavior, details on treatment, and a helpline to link you with local assistance. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. That is 1-800-426-2537. Or you can text 800-GAM. You can also visit them on the web at ncpgambling.org. Why say it go missing? What happened? See?
He didn't go missing. He didn't go missing. I'm gonna tell you what he was doing. Look, I was trying to eat a Reese cup while you did that.
I saw.
You almost got me. Man,
You were dancing.
I was dancing. I got my Reese cup on right now. Okay, listen.
Hey, for real, Stead, I need to know. I'm gonna need you to FedEx me that hat because I'm gonna need it in the next few days while I'm in Mexico.
That's what I'm saying. Said look like he fishing on the island. He's in Hawaii.
Stead look like he already. Stead look like what I need to be now on vacation.
Right. Say why you
Wasn't looking that way. He wasn't looking that way 30 minutes ago. He wasn't looking that way 30 minutes ago. He was nervous as nervous.
They said one of them Powerball winners was in Texas.
Yeah, we wonder which one it was.
One of them Powerball winners was in Texas.
All right. Let's put these standings up here. All right.
Ooh, look at that. That's pretty.
Wait a minute. Listen. We will deal with this later behind closed doors, but right now Sid has a half of a game.
7.5, really?
You got 7.5 points. Right now we gotta take that.
7.5.
We gotta take it to.
That's messed up, man.
It's a half a point.
It's being contested.
It's
being contested. So we gotta take it before the what is it called? The competition board. We
Man, go and give me my point. Made that 8. Come on now.
Well, it's got to go before commission that said.
But say you still gonna be in the same position
after Thursday's game. These are the standings right now. Pick is giving everybody a little bit of a lead.
Pick. How come Al got 7-10 and you got 7-11?
Because somebody can't count.
Oh.
Because Al had 6 games. No. Al had 6 games and he won. Oh, wait a minute.
You did this pick.
We were 6-10. Yeah. So maybe I flipped me and Al's numbers. I think I flipped me and Al's numbers. So Al is actually 7-11 and Pick is 7-10.
That's still too many big games, Pick.
Still not the right.
Figure it out. Pick will figure it out. The graphics department is 0 for 1.
Right, wait. This includes Thursday's game?
Yes, sir.
So that is 17 games that I have, right? So
man, listen,
Al has 17 games. I think you are 6-11. That's what I think you are.
Yes, it is absolutely 6-11. It was supposed to be 6-11.
You 6-11.
It was 6-11. It's supposed to be 6-11. Look, anyway, Kick has given everybody a head start as he normally does. He gave everybody a head start so he can come back and go fishing.
It look about how it usually is. Me and Lady at the top.
So I said that's a fine. That's just a fine. It's just a fine right there. Okay. So Pick is actually 6-11. Al is 7-11. Shed is 7.5 and 9.
7-10.
Wow.
Who? Say it.
Al is 7. You are 6-11.
I said Al is 7-10. Oh, Al 7-10.
Yeah, but
Pick is 6-11. Yeah, whatever.
Man, you know how many hours I was asleep that day. I was hallucinating.
You was not hallucinating. So y'all know what time it is, right?
All right.
Y'all know it's time to place some bets.
Who you got?
Y'all know what time it is. Who you got?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get right into it because we got a fight coming on tonight that we all want to get to.
Yep.
No.
Our first game right out the chute. Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
These graphics can't be right.
Oh no, these graphics is right, buddy.
These graphics can't be right. You telling me mine was a favorite? Are you serious?
I mean, this is not the same Patriots though.
They are not. And don't ask me. Hold on. I'm waiting for my computer to update so we can get the actual updated schedules. Okay, yeah, here we go. All right, we got the New England Patriots coming in at +2.5 at -110. The money line is +110. Oh, and we are using Caesars, of course. The Miami Dolphins are -2.5 at -110, and their money line is -130. The over under is set at 43.5, 110 both ways, 110 both ways. Now, listen, you will get a half a point if you take anything over a money line of -200. 200, -200 and above. That's only a half of a point. I got it. We all set. We square. We know what we're doing. All right. Cuzzo, you know how we normally do around here. Our guests go first. You must make a choice. Who you got?
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put it to where this and fantasy wise. And give me the Dolphins +3.
Plus who?
Dolphins +3.
I get Dolphins +3, and I'm starting Hill. I'm Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Drake May.
Plus the 2.5, you mean, not 3. We can't just you
I'm
can't
like,
just buy
yeah.
half a point.
My bad. Yeah, say let me borrow them too, man.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. Hey, my bad. What's up to everybody in the chat? We got Bruce here. We got Dean Koontz here. He said, let's go. We got Droopy. He said, good evening to everybody. Week one was good to me, is what he said. Miami, he's taking Miami money line. Bruce said, give me the Patriots money line. So Al's not here, so it's on me right now. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know why I did not put this line first, but so I gotta do it real quick. Give me New England plus the 2.5. Say it.
Must agree. New England's a better team than Miami. It's surprising that Miami's a favorite. That's why I thought I was being pumped. Give me New England plus that 2.5.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm about to give you guys some insight. I think this may be the reason why the Dolphins are favored. Christian Gonzalez is out for the Patriots.
He was in it last week.
Huh?
He was out last week.
Correct. So that may be why it's a little lopsided. But with that said, you have a few people out for the Dolphins. So I'm like, okay, so that maybe it just didn't catch up. These lines could change. You know how it is. For the Dolphins, Storm Duck out. Austin Jackson out. Benito Jones out. Darren Waller out. Jalen Wright doubtful. So with that said, because all those people are out for the Dolphins, and kind of like what said, already stated, the Patriots tend to be a better team. So I'm going to go with the Patriots plus the 2.5.
Plus 2.5.
Yep.
Okay, so that means Al's probably going to go the other way. Al's probably going to go the other way. Our next game, we have the fighting San Francisco. Well, my bad. The beat up San Francisco 49ers traveling to New Orleans to take on the Saints. All right. Well, we already know Brock Purdy's not playing. Tight end Kittle is out for at least 4 or 5 games, not going on the IR. The defense was beat up pretty bad. They played a division game in Seattle. They won. The New Orleans Saints played a tough game versus the Arizona Cardinals, the first half of that game. Let's look at the line. We got San Fran -3 with Daniel Jones as their quarterback at -110. Their money line is -165. The New Orleans Saints is +3 at -110. Their money line is +140. The over-under set at 40.5, 110 both ways. 40.5, 110 both ways. Tezo, who you got?
I'm going to New Orleans. I think with the game that they played, with San Francisco.
How you taking it?
My fault. I'm going money line on this one.
Okay.
Starting wise, I'm starting New Orleans defense. I think Chase Young might ball out. Also, if you need a tight end, I will highly recommend getting Juwan Howard. I forgot if that's his name again. Hold on. Shoot, my bad. But I'm picking New Orleans. I'm picking their defense. With the actual quarterback, it's Mac Jones that's going to replace him Brock Purdy.
Yep.
So yeah, give me San Francisco. I'm sorry, give me New Orleans money line, and give me those three to start.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is a terrible quarterback. I mean, terrible quarterback. I'm sorry, Matt Jones. Matt Jones, not Daniel Jones. Matt Jones. I had it right. Daniel Jones is a terrible quarterback as well. Matt Jones is a terrible quarterback. You saw what he did last year in Jacksonville. I don't trust him, but I do know one thing. I do know that San Fran is going to come and they're going to run the ball. They got B-Rob. They got Christian. They got McCaffrey. They got McCaffrey, who can be hurt by the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. He can be hurt at any moment. I think he just got hurt getting off the plane. I really would like to go with San Fran here, but I'm going to take, just like Bruce said, give me the Saints plus the 3. I like the way they played last week as well. They played pretty tough, like that first half of that game, like I said, but I think they'll do a better job this week. So give me New Orleans plus the 3. Say it.
Yeah, San Francisco's beat up pretty good. B-Rob will put some numbers up against the Saints, but they ain't got no quarterback, so he can get a lot of touches. I'm going to put it in my fantasy squad just for that reason alone. But give me the Saints plus the 3.
All right, lady head.
Okay, so looking at this game, it does seem that, like we all said, one team is a little beat up. In general, so far this season, it does look like the 49ers just has a better team. But I do think that the Saints will cover. I think the 49ers will win. With that said, I'm just going to go ahead and go with the over. Well, let me double check before you ready. Yeah, I'll go with the over. 40.5.
She's going with the over.
Yep.
All right, got it. Our next game. I like the pace so far. We have the Los Angeles Rams traveling to take on the Tennessee Titans. From the West Coast to the Midwest here go the Los Angeles Rams. The Los Angeles Rams actually last week looked pretty good. They had their running game going. They had their passing game going. Puka Nacua was all over the place. Devontae Adams showed up. And Matthew Stafford didn't do half bad with a bad back for an old man. The Tennessee Titans, the most underwhelming, the most talked about draft pick, and Cam Ward had his struggles. He had his rookie struggles, but this defense is going to get after him. We thought they got after him last week. This defense is going to get after him. He missed some good reads. He was late on a couple of throws and things of that nature. I think if the Tennessee Titans have a shot to win this game, they will need to rely on their running game and have Cam Ward throw him maybe 20 times a game. But I don't know how offense keeps up with Los Angeles if you're only throwing the ball 20 times a game. Let's look at the line. You got the Los Angeles Rams at plus 5.5. The Los Angeles Rams at minus 5.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 250. The Tennessee Titans are plus 5.5 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 205. 41.5 for the over and under 110 both ways. 41.5 for the over and under 110 both ways. Cuzzo, who you got?
I'm gonna go Rams. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go with the under. I think I think the defense is just going to be more punishing towards the Titans.
Under.
I think the Rams are going to use their running game once they kind of dominate. Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams I'll probably say maybe 2 touchdowns. That's it. But they'll probably rack up the yards. So again, starting Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, and I'll definitely pick with the Rams defense. For the Titans, I'll probably say the only person I'll probably rely on if anything happens would be Calvin Ridley.
Okay, so like I said, you getting 2 shows in one here right now. You got Cuzzo giving you that fantasy as he makes his picks and things of that nature. But here we're about helping you make some money, right? And right now, taking that minus 250 for the Rams is not going to help you make any money. So the way you're going to have to play this one is by the points, right? And for me, If I was betting on this game, which I'm staying away from, I would go. This is one that I'm actually going to lay the points because of what I saw from Tennessee last week. And yes, you get a chance to make some adjustments, but I just don't think the Titans are there yet. So I'm going to lay the 5.5 with the Rams. See it.
Yeah. I know y'all like the little new system, whatever. Yada yada yada, whatever.
I mean, you could take the money line. You only going to get a half a
Pick,
point.
you're killing me. You're killing me, Pick. You know I could, because I still be ahead of you in the end. But anyway, where's my? You know what? I don't have a bill on me right now. I get it in a minute. You got a young man playing at home for the first time.
Yeah, you do.
He does have Calvin Ridley out there who will catch the ball. But the Rams are fully loaded at this point. Defensive line is a monster. They'll turn into a monster. I'm gonna have to go with the Rams.
Money line.
Man.
Taking the money line. Say it.
Let me lay the 5.5.
Lady A.
Well, I will say that you guys are choosing a very good pick. I do feel that the Rams will win, and it is predicted that they will cover the spread. However, I'm going to go ahead and take the over on this game.
She's taking the over. Okay.
I think 41.5 is kind of low.
That's kind of low. That is kind of low. Maybe they're expecting just one team to score.
Sometimes that could still be low for one team.
Well, hey, I mean, if you're talking about the Bills or the Ravens, then you could be right.
I'm just
All right,
saying.
our next game, we got the Seattle Seahawks taking on Aaron and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers got away with one last week versus Sedge guy in New York when Garrett Wilson caught a case of fives. He caught a case of five. He caught a case of five, Jalen Ramsey. The Seattle Seahawks and Sam Darnold looked terrible last week. Their running game couldn't get going. Their passing game, they had only one playmaker on the offensive side of the ball when it comes to the wide receivers. So when you look at this game, the line looks about right. Here's the line. You got the Seattle Seahawks at +3 at -105. Their money line is +143. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron, who I don't believe will have another good performance, is going to be -3 at -115. Their money line is -170. The over/under set at 40.5, 40.5, 110 both ways, 40.5, 110 both ways. Tell us what's good in the fantasy world.
So, remember when John Wick, when everybody kept asking him, "Is he back?"
Right.
I think Aaron Rodgers. I'm not gonna say he back. I think that right now he's gonna have a good run of games. The Steelers defense compared to the Seattle offense, I'm giving it to the Steelers money line. Starting wise, I'm definitely looking at DK Metcalf making a revenge run for his old team. And the Steelers defense, they didn't pick up they didn't pick up a safety. They just picked up somebody from there was a safety they picked up.
I have to check into it. Lady A's probably on it right now. Ticker's been getting his
So I think you know, the Lego man Sam, he's gonna have another struggling game. Especially you got TJ Watt on one end, you got Jalen Ramsey on the other end, and then on top of that, you still got Jack Sawyer from the Buckeyes. You know, wanting to make his name his presence known. So I'm saying start to steal the defense, DK Metcalf, and I'm gonna go ahead and start Mr. John Wick himself, Aaron Rodgers. I think he's gonna have another breakout game.
Please refrain from calling Aaron John Wick, because John Wick don't have no quit in him, and Aaron has all the quit in him.
Yeah, he does.
They did pick up Jabril Peppers.
Yeah, that's what they get picked up.
Because Deshaun Elliott is injured. So yeah.
All right. So said this is one of those games where the money line is just right because I do believe that Aaron is going to find a way to keep Seattle, who I said is offensively challenged in this game. So this is a game where I'm absolutely taking the Steelers on the money line right here. They are the better team. They have the better defense. I just got a feeling like Aaron is going to, be arrogant and try to do some stuff that he know he can't do when he need to still be icing his ankles and everything else up because he old. So give me the Steelers on the money line.
Mm.
He's so shady.
Let's see.
Just
Steelers
calling
defense
the way I
struggled
see it.
last week. Let's be real about it. Steelers defense struggled last
The
week.
Jets gave them everything they had. They was giving them the business.
It's
Yeah.
the Jets.
Still, they struggled last week.
I'm with you, say it.
Okay,
The
that's what I'm
Jets are
saying.
better than we think.
Okay, the defense struggled last week. It is what it is.
Yeah.
They got one stop because somebody couldn't catch the ball at the end of the game. His name should remain nameless. Anyway, the defense struggled a bit last week, and Seattle, they got rid of a lot of people, and it started to show.
Lady, can we get a God bless them? Well,
Bless their heart.
bless their heart. Bless their heart.
Where you from, Pig? It's blessed.
Bless their heart.
But
God bless.
three little toes.
Please, but you know what? I think Pittsburgh playing at home because they're playing at home. Had been playing in Seattle, I may give Seattle that +3, but they're playing at home. Give me Pittsburgh money line as well.
And this is a 1:00 game. I do believe that the Seahawks was on the West Coast last week. They was at home. Yeah. Okay. So you got you said Pittsburgh -3.
Money line.
Money line.
Pick me trying it. Well, I will say, I understand, that this is probably going to be a close game, which is why the lines look the way that they do. With that said, I'm just gonna go ahead with the Steelers money line. In general, they tend to be a better team, but it's the beginning of the season. I don't know what's going on, and kind of like what Said mentioned, they didn't look as strong and secure as you would have thought on defense. And Pick, I understand you're saying like the Jets gave them everything that they had, but it's still the Jets, and I'm not necessarily.
Jets.
I'm not buying the Jets just yet.
I'm buying.
I'm not
buying the Jets right here, right now. I'm buying the Jets.
That's good, but I'm going Steelers money line because I'm
all right. So Lady A said Steelers -3.5.
money line.
Money line.
Not just 3, but 3.5.
Yeah,
he just money line.
He got me changing all the numbers. You know what I mean?
Listen, sometimes change is good. Okay, sometimes change is good. And right now, I'm gonna tell you, we're talking about change, and here we may have a change.
I mean,
okay, you follow me? Do you smell what I'm putting down here? This may be the game that, as Al says, Sierra husband just put on the bench. If they have a poor performance and Malik Neighbors is upset, look for Sierra's husband to be benched. Dart will come in and get his brains beat out by this Dallas defense that is geared to stop the run. The New York Giants, they do have a outstanding wide receiver. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something, Cuzzo. I put Robinson from the Giants into my lineup this week because they're playing the Dallas Cowboys, which I'm hoping that the New York Giants offensive line can hold up, and Malik Neighbors gets double and Robinson gets a lot of one-on-one attention. That's my hope. So let's look at this line. We got the Giants plus 5.5 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 205. The Dallas Cowboys are minus 5.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 250. Said they got a minus 250 out there for you. The over-under set at 44.5, which Lady A probably loves. It's 110 both ways. Cuzzo, who you got?
Oh, I'm so glad Al ain't here, so I can say this. I'm going Dallas. I'm going Dallas money line. Starting
Oh, that's
wise,
only a half a point there, Cuzzo. You know that, right? Okay, I'm gonna put you down
yeah,
for a half a point.
because fantasy wise, Dallas is about to blow up. This is going to be their field day. Javonte Williams, as much as people talked about me, when I said if they get this kid, it might change the running game. They're gonna give it to Javonte Williams this whole time. I got Javonte starting with him running the ball. They have a lot to do, a lot of play actions where CeeDee Lamb is going to actually show up. You might even get a few George Pickens catches as well.
Whoa! We don't do George like that.
Yeah. Say I know that hurts your soul, brother. I know, but like I said, I got to think in my head, not with my heart.
Say he got a George Pickens poster on his wall.
I know he has his. I saw the dartboard. I saw his face on the dartboard. But yeah, like I say, starting wise, like I said, this might be Al's happy day because I will probably put I got the Cowboys winning it, and I'm pretty much starting majority of the Cowboys on this. Even their defense might get some.
Lord, don't do that. All right, listen. New York is as bad as we thought they were. They are as bad as we thought they were. But like I said, Jackson Dart will be replacing Sierra's husband, Russell Wilson, aka Russell Wilson, aka Mr. Cool, aka Mr. Smooth Criminal that chills in the back of Sierra's dance videos around the house. He will be on the bench come halftime. And the Dallas Cowboys, like you said, CeeDee Lamb and the fellas will be going off. CeeDee Lamb does need a get back game. So give me the over. Come on, say it.
Real quick update pick. Vanderbilt is up on South Carolina 14-7.
Whoa. That's my Heisman candidate.
I know.
Oh, you know what? He need a Heisman moment. That's what it is.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, cool.
That's what it is.
This is gonna be short and sweet. Give me New York plus 5.5.
Did he really say that? Can you say it one more time for the people in the back?
Let me get New York plus at 5.5. Do you think, Elite Neighbors? Do you think?
Oh,
okay. Come on, Lady A. Come on, what you got, Lady A?
So I will say this. I think that Dallas will probably win only because they're at home. Both teams have their struggles, and I need you not to talk bad about Russ. Russ may stay in the game.
Anything bad,
and he may do well. You never know. I mean, he's used to playing, high caliber teams, so he may do well in this game. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is a division game. I'm going with the under.
Yeah.
I'm going with under. Did you see how many points the Giants, scored against us?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how many points Dallas scored against the Eagles?
Totally different team.
It doesn't matter. Do you see how many points we scored against the Giants?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the under.
Okay. Got you. One of us will be right.
Well, history states, but never mind. We're not going to go there.
We're not in a history class right now.
Correct. History tends to repeat itself, though.
But we're not in a history class right now.
Yeah. Sure does, especially if you're a farmer.
We're not in a history class right now. I think we are missing the game. So I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna have to do this. Y'all gonna have to stick with me real fast, okay?
Get it.
All right. So we got the Chicago Bears. because I don't see the logos here. Yeah, I don't see the logos. It must didn't go through. All right, so we got the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. Bears and Lions. Oh my. Caleb Williams looked really good the first half of the game versus the Minnesota Vikings on Monday night. The problem was he played 4 quarters. Detroit Lions stunk up the building in Green Bay.
Yes, they
They
did.
are definitely looking for a bounce back game. They have 2 new coordinators, offense and defense, but this still Dan Campbell led team. This is their season opener. They have to get back on the right foot, and so do the Chicago Bears. So this is going to be one of those knockdown, drag out games that is indeed a division battle. And say it. What do we say about division games?
Go either way. Corn flip.
It could go either way. Well, let me give you the lines because I'm gonna read it out to you right now. Okay. Um, we got the Chicago Bears at +6.5 at -110. Here's one of those other
Plus 6.5.
200-point spread money lines. Okay, the Chicago Bears are +235 on the money line. The Detroit Lions are -6.5 at -110. Their money line is -292. -292 for the Detroit Lions. The over-under is set at 46.5, 110 both ways. 46.5, 110 both ways. All right, Cuzzo, if you need me to give you any of that again, I will. I'm going to ask you who you got.
I got just being a shootout. And I got Chicago. I got Chicago winning this. I think they're gonna get some payback from how they played last year.
You got money line with the points. Which time you got?
Say that again. My fault.
Money line with the points. How do you have them?
I'm gonna go with the over.
Oh, that's not taking Chicago. That's just taking the over. Okay.
But I had this being a shootout. And I'm giving it to the Bears. I think the Bears. I think the Bears realize that they have the right weapons. They just need to know when to use them. Like I said, you have DeAndre Swift, you have DJ Moore, you have Roma Dunze. I think it just has to be to where Caleb Williams has to realize what he can do. No, none of this having a hissy fit. Dude, you from DC, first off. I don't care what you from DC. Represent us right.
Well, not with the
Take over. I say what?
Nothing. Lady A
I was about to say.
Me.
He said he getting a fine. That's what he said.
I was just so yeah. Give me the Bears. I'm starting Deion. I'll probably say the main person I'll probably start for the Bears, DeAndre Swift. And for the Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think that's what I think is going to come down to those two. But yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, kind of got stuck.
I think that you're missing one there. I think you're missing Jay Will, who's the big play wide receiver. But Roma Doomsday absolutely had a coming out party on Monday Night Football. So I'm with you there. Shout out to Pitt who drafted Roma Doomsday. So it was good there.
I do believe that, but I also believe Hutchinson is going to be a factor. So like I said, I think it's going to be based off the running game. To where they need to contain Hutchinson because if you give him that time, I just think Caleb Williams, if you give him too much time, you're doing the same thing for Hutchinson to where he can actually go and he can get those sacks.
I got you.
And we know how Caleb Williams like to scramble around everywhere.
I got you. I think the Silverdome will be jumping. I think that this team will need that crowd behind them. To pick up their first win of the season and be 1-1 in the division because they suffered a loss already. So one of these teams is coming out 2 behind in the division, and I think that team that's going to be 0-2 in the division is Chicago Bears. I'm going to lay the 6.5 here, which is scary for me. Actually, let me fix that. It's a division game. They can go either way. I think the Bears will play them close. So laying 7 points for me is really, really hard right now, but I'm going to do it anyway. Lions -6.5.
Go ahead with your bad self.
What's wrong? Said you
He
got
ain't
frog
say
in your
nothing.
throat.
He ain't say
I ain't
nothing.
said nothing.
He said, "Let's keep it moving."
Man, I need the numbers again. You threw me off with that one.
All right, you got the Chicago Bears at plus 6.5, minus 110.
Mm-hmm.
Their money line is plus 235.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions are minus 6.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 292.
Give me what's the points?
6.5.
No, the total
Oh,
points.
oh, 46.5.
Give me the points. They're gonna light up the scoreboard. Give me the
How you
over.
want them? You want the? Oh, okay, there we go. All right, Lady A, what are you doing? We know you.
I'm saying go Bears,
I hear you.
and I'm saying because say it was cheating off my paper. That I'm going with the over. This is a division game. I tend to go with the under for division games, but it kind of depends on the division. These particular teams, I'm going with the over. I do feel like there will be a high scoring game.
All right, hey, Lady A, listen. Here's the reason why I say it's cheating off your paper. Because you put it out to us before the show.
So no, I did not this time.
You didn't? Okay.
Not this time. But I
So
feel like
far,
it hacked into my spreadsheet.
so far, Al has a bunch of losses. I'm just
Al
counting
did,
L's for Al.
Al did not. I'm gonna
When
tell you
you
that he did not hack into my spreadsheet.
when you way up here, you tend to know how to pick to stay way up here. I mean, this is what it is.
Well, sometimes you got to take a risk so that you can catch him up there, right? You can't keep going with the status quo, right?
I
Sometimes you got to
already
take a
got one
risk.
of those out. I got one out there so far.
Slow and
Okay.
steady wins the race pick.
That's what they keep telling me, but you know me, I like to make a massive comeback at the end.
Which is why at the end you still not in the winning spot.
Well, see, you talking about old stuff. You talking about old stuff. Let's talk about new stuff. New stuff like the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Jacksonville Jaguars did absolutely nothing last weekend. Duval. Travis Hunter was just an average receiver out there. He made one tackle, which he really got knocked off of that. What's your boy's name there? Sunshine. Sunshine looked pretty average again. Their running game was lackluster, and their wide receivers, that passing game just wasn't doing what it needs to do. The Cincinnati Bengals last week had a struggle versus the Cleveland Browns. Their corners, as Al did point out to us, they just match up well with the Cincinnati Bengals. Will the Cincinnati Bengals have an offensive explosion this week? That is the question. Will their defense stop Jacksonville? That is another question. This is my upset pick of the week right here. But will Pick take it? That's the question. Cuzzo, who you got?
You know what? I felt bad for Jacksonville because you know what? I'll probably say that delay kind of killed everything. You go out, you start, you play, you get a feel for it. You get a rain delay. It takes all that momentum or whatever you feel from that game, and you got to rep yourself back up. I don't see this happening again. Give me the Bengals. I want to say I'm gonna go under. It won't hit 49. I'll probably say maybe 40, but not 49. And I got Cody, as I call him, he reminds me of Cody Rhodes, so I call him Cody Burrow. So I got Joe Burrow starting, Jamar Chase getting his revenge because he did make the sad lineup to where if you had him in fantasy, you were sitting there crying in shame. He's gonna redeem himself. And I can't do nothing with Fabio. No, Fabio, no.
You call him Fabio? He called him Fabio. His name is Sunshine.
Yikes.
Sunshine, Fabio, Paul Mitchell, Vidal Sassoon. If he look, he needs to be doing hair commercials instead of being a quarterback right now.
He didn't call him Head and Shoulders. He didn't call him Head and Shoulders. That's for sure.
That's because.
He fabulous.
Lady A, how does he do it? How you do it? Do it again.
He flip his hair.
He just swings his hair. I got it.
Just,
I guess
you know.
I guess he.
He
Say
did.
wake up. He sings that song. I wrap my
I'm
head
awake,
back
bro.
and forth. Oh, okay, cool. Listen, we gotta get this. We gotta get this show moving. Listen, give me Cincinnati. Give me Cincinnati money line.
Cincy Wetsky.
Cincy money line. Come on, say it. It's on you.
Well, since I got the magic kicker on the Jacksonville on my squad, who gave me like 15 points last week, since he's gonna kick all the points for Jacksonville,
Yes.
let me go ahead and go with Cincinnati and just let him continue to kick. You know, the keeps because I'm gonna need Cincinnati to put some points up on the board. So the more he can kick and the more points I can get out of that right there.
Yeah.
Give me Cincinnati money line.
Yep. I believe Cincy Wetsky will definitely win this game.
Who will win this game?
Cincy Wetsky. I think that they will win. But it is to what Cuzzo was saying, the Jaguars, I did feel kind of bad because they had the cute little commercial with Herbal Essence with his hair, and then Travis, he still had hair in the commercial, and they was doing their little hair and stuff. It was cute. And then they didn't do good. So, and then their kicker, to what you were saying, said he scored all the points. Okay.
Yeah,
so
he did.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the under on this game. I think
Need to do it again.
Too
Okay.
high.
She called him Cincy Wetsky. I like it, Lady A. That was probably one of my favorite names that you named the team so far. Okay, here we go. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills needed a miracle comeback on Monday Night Football. And if you went to sleep too early and Bills Mafia left the game. They left the game. So should the Bills Mafia be called the Bills Mafia anymore? Or should they be called the Bills Cheaters? Or the Bills Quitters? Or the Giver-Uppers?
The Walking Wounded is what it should be called.
They don't have no faith.
Shout out to Bills Mafia for pushing players and getting shoved back. Internet don't miss with that one. Listen, I'm just gonna give you this line real quick. You got the Buffalo Bills at -6 at -105. Their money line is -285. The New York Jets are +6 at -115. Their money line is +228. The over/under set at 47.5, 110 both ways. 47.5, 110 both ways. I spoke about the Jets earlier. The Buffalo Bills need everything and some to come back from the Raiders. Cuzzo, give me some good news.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking this back and forth. And I'm a call an audible. Give me the Jets money line.
Okay.
And because I just for some reason I'm like Buffalo. That Ravens game took it all out of them, and I just feel as though with both of these teams.
Hold on, wait. Did you say you took the Jets? Oh, you took the Jets money line.
Yeah, I took the Jets money line.
That's actually a good thing. That's saying it with your chest.
See, taking a straight up win.
Starting line, I'm going Justin Fields. I'm also going Breece Hall. I think them two are going to be the factors because I just with Buffalo, I think the Ravens just gave that away. I think that's basically what it was. It wasn't anything Buffalo did. I think the Ravens gave it away. They tried to protect ball, and basically Buffalo still had that fight in them. They wasn't going to let this win, especially when your quarterback's wife was in centers, and she looked fine in that movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's in centers?
No, I just popped your hand.
I know. Josh Allen's wife is in centers.
Really?
It's the girl. It's the girl Michael B. Jordan's with. That's his wife.
Yeah.
I'm about to go watch that movie again.
I'm about to say I actually about to fast forward back to that one part. I know what it is.
When you said then you said you love me that's his wife.
When you put your tongue in my
woo.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get fun. Look, I already got look. Cuz text in the mail, I get paid Friday.
I'm about to
Just go ahead and do the direct withdrawal.
Hey,
But I tell you what, though. But I would tell you what, starting wise, the only person on the Bills I'm starting is Josh Allen. That man has no quit in his system, but I'm giving it to the Jets.
Why not James Cook?
I was about to say you got about saying boy, you forgot about the Georgia Bulldogs.
I know said I had to say I said what I said. I just think that Jets line is gonna put Cook in his place. I'm not saying that they have the best line, but I think Cook is gonna struggle with that line.
Okay, I got it. Well, he said it with his chest too. He said it with his chest. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna help you out, Cuzzo. I'm gonna help you out. Have you heard of a guy named Sauce Gardner before?
That rings a bell. You know, I go to B-Dubs from time to time.
I think Sauce will shut down Coleman, who is the Bills' #1 wide receiver. I think he will travel. I think Aaron Glenn will have those dogs hunting. So I think the Jets' defense will show up, which will shock Buffalo, and it's in the Jets building in the Meadowlands, East Rutherford, wherever you want to call it. So Bills Mafia, they will be there, or Bills Quitters, they will be there, but that place will be yelling Jets, 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 Jets. So for that, I'm going to say this. I do like the Jets, and I really do like Justin Fields and them to go off. I like Garrett Wilson to do his thing. Josh Allen got no quit. He got no quit. The dude got no chill. Give me the Jets plus the 6 points.
Okay.
Jets plus the 6. Huh?
Yep. That's what he say.
Give me the over.
You said what?
Give me the over. I don't even want to talk about this game.
Come on, Lady A. It's a division game.
So let me tell you this. First and foremost, say it again. Stop looking at my paper. Anytime you say something like that, and you can't tell me why, that means you was looking at my paper. So let me
say it. I can tell you why I did it. Okay. The reason why I took the over was because the Jets put up points against a good Pittsburgh team. So if they're able to do that again, and they are playing at home again this week.
Lies.
And
telling lies.
Buffalo allowed a bunch of points last week as well. So that's why I would take the over.
So let me say this. I'm gonna tell you the real reason why me and Sid going with the over. Okay. The real reason.
Telling lies.
The real reason is because the Bills, you have their cornerback, defensive tackle, linebacker, cornerback, all hurt. One of them is completely out. The others are questionable for the Bills. So the Jets can definitely score in this game. So that is why we are going to take the over, because the Jets
You said under, Lady A. You said
I did not. I said
over. You said over.
Okay, because I just said if Sid went with the over and I say he was cheating off my paper, what that mean? Okay.
That you took the under?
That I took the over. I don't know what kind of logic. That's pick logic, and we don't speak pick logic. We need an interpreter for that. Remember?
Sometimes we do.
So with that said, though, I will say that so what Sid was speaking of, as far as the Jets last game, they were up against a healthy Steelers team, and they were able to score. So here they are up against the Bills hurt team. They should be able to score. I'm going to take the over.
Okay, listen. Have you guys heard of a person named Priest Holmes?
With who?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Priest Holmes. Okay. What's the Jets running back name right now? What's his name?
Breece Hall.
Breece Hall. Yeah, just reminds me of his cousin, Mr. Holmes. That's all. I'm just saying. Just a little something there.
His real cousin or his play cousin?
Play cousin. They play cousins. They play cousins.
They play step cousins.
Yeah, they play step cousins. Okay, now, now listen. LSU and Florida got into it before the game.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody spit on nobody, did they?
No.
False.
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if Baltimore and Cleveland gets into it before the game. I mean, because you got the Cleveland secondary linebackers, they come out talking reckless. You're going to be as Derrick Henry. He ain't hard to tackle. Wait, what?
Reckless, I say.
This dude be throwing people out the club on the regular.
On the regular.
Out the club. Like, what are you
He
doing?
do that
Get
as a
out the
hobby.
club. What? You better see Josh Norman, Buffalo fouls. He had that man sideways.
Had him doing the pimp's prayer before he did it. Let us pray the pimp's prayer.
Man.
Cuts over again. Put a timeout too.
I think Lamar Jackson is on a mission. They took their foot off the gas. This is the biggest line of all weeks. It said, what do we say about division games with spreads of 10 points or more?
Disrespectful.
Definitely.
But guess what? This is one of those times where they're going to be disrespectful. Let's look at this line. You got the Cleveland Browns at plus 11.5. Wait, the graphics department has messed up again. Plus 11.5 is absolutely correct at minus 110. Their money line is plus 600. Go on, throw your 600 down if you want. You're just giving it away. 100 to get to 600, it sure will. But if you put 600 down, you get 1,200. Ain't that how that math goes? Something like that? No, you get more than that. Whatever. 600 plus every 100. Yeah, whatever. It's more than that. Say it. The Baltimore Ravens line is minus 11.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 900. Minus 900.
That's a lot.
Who knows?
Baltimore money line.
The over under set at 45.5, 110 both ways. 45.5, 110 both ways. I'm gonna tell you what Vegas is thinking. Vegas is thinking that Joe Flacco was done in that second half. They couldn't get anything going versus Cincinnati, and Lord knows that Baltimore Ravens defense is gonna be hunting Joe. They are gonna be hunting Joe. So I don't know who Cleveland's backup is, if it's between Shador and Dylan Gabriel, but one of them is going to be like getting in the truck with Tyrese and Death Race, where they don't really want to get in there. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Said they really don't want to get in the truck with Tyrese. Don't disappoint me, boy. That's what that backup quarterback will be like. I don't want to go. So listen, man. So who you got? Who you got, man?
You know what? I'm gonna shock the world. This is I'm gonna tell you now. This is gonna be a shootout. Because as much as me being from Ohio, me living in Ohio, I'm gonna be honestly, the Browns wide receiver core is something to look at. And then on top of that, they just Quinshon Judkins to play this week.
Mm-hmm.
The rookie from Ohio State. So he's able to play. So I give this a shootout until as much as we're talking about the Ravens defense, didn't they just put up 40? Didn't they just give up 40 last week?
Mm-hmm.
So if the Browns, I'll probably say if the Browns can survive it,
MVP.
Yeah, if the Browns if the Browns can actually show that they have the artillery, I'm gonna go with the Browns and I'm gonna go with the over.
You want the over or the Browns?
I want the Browns, but I think it's gonna be over 45 points.
Okay, so you want the Browns high plus the 11.5 or the money line? What you want?
I'll just keep it simple. Browns money line.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the L beside your name right now.
And then line them up.
I'm telling you
to a W.
He said he got faith.
I'm not a Brownie fan, but it's like I'll say this: they was always a free agent short, and maybe this is what they really needed to run a game. You got receiving weapons. You got David Njoku. You got Jared Judy, even though he showed he was Butterfingers. But
Say
I'm sure
every
everybody
pause
cracking
pierce.
jokes, but I'll accept all y'all apologies tomorrow. Oh, no, I'll
If I
accept all
gotta
your apologies
apologize,
Tuesday.
if I gotta apologize, I will go live
Wait,
tomorrow
wait.
and do that.
You know they playing in Baltimore, right?
Yes, I do.
You so said line them. You so said line them.
I'll accept Tuesday. I'll accept all apologies while I'm on the plane heading to Mexico.
I don't think
I'll
that.
have a big petty in one hand, and I have a
I
Miami
don't
Vice
think
in the
that.
other hand,
Would be a
I
accepting
don't
your
think
nice,
them
apology.
apologies.
that
I
would be a
don't think them.
nice payday if you bet that and it hit. That would be a nice.
If you better than it his, bro, you don't need no appreciation. What you need is to count that money. But like said, line them up because I don't think that's coming. I really don't think that's coming. Said I'm gonna make this real quick and short. 11 and a half points is disrespectful.
Yes,
But I saw Derrick Henry running to history last week. My man had 200 yards rushing,
and they
and,
lost.
That was last
and
week.
they lost. And he gave up a fumble. And Lamar Jackson, I don't know if y'all saw his press conference, the lipped over version. I don't know if you saw that one, but that lipped over version was like what Lamar really wanted to say.
Yeah.
That I think Derrick Henry bounces back. I think Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens don't take their foot off their neck. I think they stomp these. I think they stomp them out. What happened?
Say it.
And I am glad they didn't get in trouble for that actual fan. So I am
Yeah,
glad that they didn't
without a
get in
doubt.
trouble for that.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and lay this 11 and a half, and this is ridiculous by me to lay 11 and a half, but sometimes you just got to be ridiculous, especially when people start being disrespectful. I think Lamar Jackson goes for that MVP again because he was looking like he wanted it last week. I think he's going for that MVP. I think that offense coordinator keeps his foot on the gas. Lamar Jackson keeps his foot on their throat, and Derrick Henry runs them over back and forth a couple of hundred times.
What?
Okay. That's what he said. He said, Derrick Henry gonna run over me.
That was last week. Derrick Henry is not going to put up 200 against Cleveland. Sorry.
Okay, come on, Sid, tell me
For
about it.
those of you who got Derrick Henry this week, he will not be putting up no 30 points this week. None
I think Miles Garrett might say
unless
something different about
Miles
that.
Garrett get hurt, break a leg, they got to tote him off the field. That'll be the only way. That's not going to happen this week. It's not going to happen with Cleveland's D line. With that being said, though, I think Lamar Jackson going to put some points up. As a matter of fact, I need him to ring the bell a lot and often. I need 30 this week. So that being said, give me the give me
Come on, it ain't hard. Just say
give
it.
me
Ravens
the
money line.
man. That's a lot. I'm trying to decide if I want to lay that 11 or not. Who quarterbacking this week for Cleveland? Flacco.
Joe Flacco. Yeah.
Oh, Flacco.
Give me the over. Give me the over.
Wouldn't this be a revenge game for him too, since he did play for the Ravens? If
Yeah, but
something were to happen.
it is.
Like I said,
No, it is what it
if
is.
the miracle happens that I can predict, this might be his revenge game.
I already told you, man. This is gonna be Tyrese and Death Race. Don't nobody want to get in that car. Come on, lady.
So, the Ravens are definitely going to win this game. I'm sorry, Cuzzo, but I feel the Ravens will win this game. Sid turned his camera off because he knows he cheated. He looked at my paper. I do feel the Ravens are after last week. Matter of fact, at the end of the game last week, I said I feel sorry for their opponent next week because after that game, there is no stopping them. They are going to win this game. They will fight you, your fans. They will fight anybody, and they're going to be at home. So you're going to see a great. This is going to be a good game, I believe. Especially because I will say that the Browns will look at it like, oh, they we're the underdog. We're gonna have to prove something. Blah blah blah. And the Ravens are going to have to, account for last week. So I think
They're
that,
gonna be yelling gang gang.
yeah. So I'm going with the over. Sid looked at my paper. That's why he cut his camera off because he knows he was wrong for looking at my paper.
They're yelling gang gang. Listen, I'm gonna have to separate you and say it. All right, next time it'll be no
Right.
T.
I gotta put my hand up like this in front of my paper. Yeah,
Yeah.
put it
Stop
up.
pressing send when you do it.
Stop pressing.
Just press
I
save.
had my paper here and said looking over, and I gotta go like this so he can't look over my shoulder.
Yeah, it's just save, not send. Save. Okay. Our next game, we got the Denver Broncos taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts looked amazing last week, scoring on 7 of 7 drives. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes looked like every bit of the quarterback that should have been drafted in the first round. But there's more to the story. They played the Miami Dolphins, whose defense was like they really didn't even want to be there. They have that coach that's on the hot seat. This week they welcome in the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos, that's one of them teams that you want to get out the way early while they have their lumps and their stumbling blocks. But will they correct that versus Indianapolis? That's why they play the game. Let's look at this line. You got the Denver Broncos going into Indianapolis as -1 at -110. Their money line is -125. The Indianapolis Colts at home are a dog at +1 at -110. Their money line is +105. +105. The over under set at 43.5 at 110 both ways. 43.5, 110 both ways. Cuzzo, tell me what you know.
Now, you hit it on the money there where Danny Dimes played like, man, okay. This is how you play at Duke. Okay, we like this. It goes to show you that this is what happens when you have a quarterback that has weapons. I mean, to where you have somebody you can throw the ball to that can run the ball. You can actually give it to somebody in the middle. You have options to throw the ball.
Right.
I think this is going to be tested. I think this is going to be the actual game that tests this, if he is the actual real deal or not. Denver's defense, the way they went at it against Cam Ward last week, was probably like the best team that actually that had if you had Denver Broncos defense in your fantasy team, that pretty much was a good plus for you. But I'm going with the Colts on this. I'm gonna go to Colts money line. I think the reason the Denver defense looks so good is because you had a team that was pretty much still in scrambles. Now you have a team that has a balanced offense to where they can either run the ball or they can throw the ball. You either got to deal with Ty Warren, Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, or you deal with him running the ball with Jonathan Taylor. So yeah, give me the Colts. Give me money line with the Colts. And starting wise, I'm looking at Jonathan Taylor, Ty Warren, the tight end, and I'm not putting Danny Dimes on there yet, but he's on the borderline. If you're like if you're in dire need of a quarterback, then yeah, I'm going Danny Dimes. But other than that, yeah, just go ahead and bench him.
All right, listen, I'm not going to take long to tell you this, but week 1 of the NFL season is the biggest pump fake ever. It is the biggest pump fake ever. And who was the biggest pump fake of the week? It had to be the Indianapolis Colts. They played a bad Miami team, and that's all that needs to be said. Give me the Denver Broncos money line here. Give me the Denver Broncos money line. Come on, Lady A. I'm sorry, say it. You got to unmute your mic. What's up, Corey? You still muted.
Say unmute.
Sorry about that. Hit with my arm. What did he say? Said put all his hair after that one. Ain't nobody steal you, Sanchez. I must agree. I think that Indianapolis did play a bad Miami team. It's going to be interesting this week to see how to play against Denver because Denver brings in defense. Defense travels, and their defense is pretty good. Whether or not Bo Nix shows up is the issue. He's been subjective since last year. When he's good, he's good. When he's bad, he's just suspect as ever. So that's what the thing is. But I do think that Denver goes into Indy and wins.
Okay.
Give me Denver money line.
Okay, Lady A, say it looking at your paper again.
Yep. And I don't know if you saw my face when he said it.
I'm convinced.
So
You
Denver
and
money.
Bruce Glass. You and Bruce Glass.
I'm gonna tell you this. Sam be trying to take my thunder. You know, like when I get my pick, he be trying to take it. That's all.
You know, Lady A, I like picking last. FYI.
Well, you ain't picking last just yet.
Hold on. So say like the dude from The Price is Right. He'll wait till everybody do the price, and then he'd be like,
And then he
"Who
go
had the
$1.
highest price? Yeah, go give me that $1."
Yeah, he that price dude.
Because I have,
um,
and it's a couple times I could tell Sid is literally making the decision right now, and he's like, and then I'm like, don't say it. In my head, I'm like, don't say it. And he said it. So now I gotta clear my mind. Because Sid apparently he either looking at my paper or reading my mind, something. Maybe
You see,
it's because let me.
When you're the leader, when you're on the leader of the board, the leader of the board picks last. So they can listen to everybody else picking and decide to make their pick at the end. It's always between me and Lady A. So we always ruffling back and forth.
well, first off,
Yeah, he's there pull the ballpark on y'all. He said I'm gonna wait till the last.
Always. You can't say always, okay? All right, listen, we got 4 more picks left. I believe we got 4 more picks left.
Always me and Sid as the last 2. That's what he said. What he said.
We got more than 4. Okay, listen. I don't know where y'all getting these claims and accusations from, but y'all should stop it because
it's the truth.
You know what? I'm just gonna let it go. Corey pointed out that Denver Broncos struggled last week versus a terrible, or he said in his words, a bad Titans team.
A bad offense.
That was the offense. The defense was doing what they needed to do. So we got to see what they do versus Danny Dimes in the Indianapolis Colts. This is why they played games. Y'all ready to go to our next pick?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Our next pick, we have the Arizona Cardinals hosting the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers coming in 0-1, and Arizona Cardinals are coming home 1-0 after beating up the New Orleans Saints last week. Kyler Murray walked in with some jorts on. They made him look like a baby. I mean, he is
a little baggy on him, huh?
Man, he looked like he needed his diaper changed. All right. Carolina, I don't know what they're going to do. I'm sorry, Lady A. I can't help it. I'm ready to go to 7-Eleven and get me a Slurpee.
I'm
Carolina,
to finish mine.
I don't know what they're going to do, but they got to do something different. They got to find a running game like they had last year to balance out with Bryce Young play action and getting them set, getting them comfortable. Arizona needs to continue on James Cook, the running game, play action pass, rolling Kyler Murray out, making him that dual threat quarterback that he is. Let's look at the line. You got the Carolina Panthers at +6, +6.5 at -103. Their money line is +240. The Arizona Cardinals at home are -6.5 at -119. Their money line is -305. -305. The over-under set at 44.5. 110 both ways. 110 both ways. Cuzzo, tell me what you doing.
I'm going Arizona money line. I think Kyler Murray is going to have a bounce back game. I think Marvin Harrison is going to have a nice little breakout game. The difference maker with this is James O'Connor, their running back. Because with Carolina, I just don't see, other than Bryce Young, the running game. That's the biggest thing that they need.
No pick is not.
So, so I just read it. But yeah, just give me Carolina. Not Carolina. Give me the Cardinals money line, and I will also say start their Cardinals defense. If you need the defense.
I like that one. But I'm not really going to ever play the Cardinals defense. Absolutely never. I'm gonna tell you, I do like the Cardinals here. I think they take the Panthers out behind the woodshed and do what they're supposed to do at home.
What? Pick.
BTA.
Pick.
That
Pick.
was pretty good.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
No.
Lady, I'll pay that fine. I'll pay that fine for pick.
That's not fine. I didn't say nothing wrong.
Okay. You say so.
What did I say? What did I say? I said BTA.
If you use an acronym, right, for something bad, are you not still saying something bad?
You didn't say it.
You did. You just use an acronym to say it. So no, that's bad. Next.
Report to HR.
Yep. What's your checkbook?
Anyway,
Arizona minus the 6.5.
you landed 6.5.
What do you think?
You
I
don't
can't
wanna
take
go
it.
by
Did
that.
you see the
You
money
know
line?
what?
Did
You
you
know
see the money
what? You
line?
know what, Pick?
I want to go money
Disregard me, Pick. Go and lay your 6.5. Because while
Did
he
you see the
lands
money
6.5, I'm gonna take Carolina plus that 6.5 because they play much better than people think they're gonna play. And Kyler Murray, he's gonna be playing all night playing Call of Duty. He's gonna be tired. So they're playing inside the dome, outside of the weather. Give me Carolina plus 6.5.
No, to say give him credit. He's keeping his hand healthy because the new one isn't released yet. So he's got to keep the thumb healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So give him a few more weeks until the new one comes out.
Mm-hmm. And then his thumbs are not going to work no more.
Right. So I'll say about October is when it happens. Right now he's trying to keep his thumb healthy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Kyler. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the over 44.5. That went down. Was it 47 or was that just the graphics?
It was 47. It was 47.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It
say
was
was
47.
47.
It was.
yeah, that helps me. Because I was
Wait a minute.
debating on a 47. So 44.5 is good. I'll go with the over.
Okay, hold on.
Corey.
Yeah, I'm glad that y'all listen to me and don't just go with this because this second half
Oh
of
yeah,
this
the money
line.
line was awful. I heard that. I was already drafting up write-ups to the graphics department for that Cardinals money line because it said plus 100, and then when you read it, it was minus 3 something. So that's yeah,
Listen, the graphics department, we're just
getting
getting into the
written
swing
up.
of things, okay?
Getting written up.
Struggling.
Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is,
Early.
okay? Listen, we're just like the referees. We're not in midseason form yet. We
Not
we
just
making
like
mistakes.
Man.
you know
We're
it's
just like the referees.
they quarter stray.
We making mistakes.
You got that right.
We out here making mistakes on the fly, okay? All right. Our next game is a rematch of the Super Bowl. We got the Philadelphia Eagles going to Kansas City to take on the fighting Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
And what happened?
she's back. I don't know. Go ahead. She picked last anyway. There she goes.
Hello.
Hello, sunshine.
Never mind
All
that.
right. All right. Okay, here we go. The Philadelphia Eagles, let's hope that someone will keep their pregame first play warm-up jitters to themselves and they can play a game to help out their teammates. And then let's hope that the Kansas City Chiefs find some wide receivers that actually want to catch the ball. Because boy, oh boy, are they having a problem with their wide receivers. They need to find a running game as well. Their defense didn't show up last week versus the Chargers. Let's look at the line. You got the Philadelphia Eagles -1 at -110. Their money line is -120. The Kansas City Chiefs are +1 at home at -110. Their money line is +100. The over-under set at 47, 110 both ways. 47, 110 both ways. Okay, Cuzzo, you're really close. Who you got?
So I'm gonna put this on and see if anybody pays attention. So you do realize AJ Brown had a bad game. He got one catch for what, 8 yards.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now we all know that whenever AJ Brown has a bad game, or if he's not giving the ball the way he wants, the next game they force feed him like a fat baby at a buffet.
Wrong team.
I'm telling you now, he's going to get a lot of catches. He's going to get a lot of attention thrown at him.
Wrong team.
AJ Brown?
Wrong team.
I'm telling you, I'm not saying, but wait. I'm saying that with Kansas City, we know that they're not really the defensive team that they like, that they want to be. But I will say that I'm giving this to Philly. I'm also giving this to where AJ Brown will have a breakout game. Saquon Barkley will do Saquon. It will still be Saquon Barkley. Patrick Mahomes is going to struggle this game again. It's going to look like the Super Bowl again. I hate to say it because I do support the Chiefs, but I think Philly has their number now. So give me Philly money line. I'm saying draft Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown. If you need a flex, I will look at it's a toss up between John Dotson and Devontae Smith.
Okay. Philly's defense is not the defense that it was in the Super Bowl. They had some people go after the money, and you could tell that when they played the Dallas Cowboys.
And one on one come back already.
Listen, however, that secondary is still legit. That secondary is still legit. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts, whenever they play the Kansas City Chiefs, he does outshine Mahomes because he does whatever he wants and whatever he needs to do to win a game. If it wasn't for that second half in that one Super Bowl, Philly would have 2 Super Bowl wins versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And just because Kansas City's at home right now, and at home, what do you get, Sid? You get 3 points at home?
Yep.
So they're saying if this was a neutral field, it'd be Philly +4, right? Philly -4, Philly -4. So I got to go with what Vegas said. I got the Philadelphia Eagles going 2-0, and the Kansas City Chiefs looking up at the rest of the division for the first time in a long time here. Yeah, so I like Philly money line as well. Plus, Vic Fangio, that the defensive coordinator for KC, he doesn't have that defense going the way he's going to have it mid-season and to finish the season. So that's another reason why I like Philly money line.
Oh, sorry about that. I need to put it in right quick.
You had to put that in?
Yeah, it's coming. There you go, pick. That's for you. Yeah, I think the Eagles.
You're such a hater.
The Eagles.
That wasn't.
I think the Eagles are the defense is going to play much better with Jalen Carter playing this game, which is bad for Kansas City. I mean, he's coming in fresh. He's going to come in aggravated. He's coming in ready to play. He's going to be hungry by himself. He's going to create a problem himself in the middle, which is going to allow everybody else around him to eat. Now the difference of what Cuzzle was saying, what I'm saying is going to happen is this team has learned that leaning on Saquon Barkley is the key to making this offensive scheme work. The read option, the straight up runs, the toss runs, then they'll throw the ball. The other guys have learned we'll get the ball when they have the chance to throw the ball. And there's not going to be any more of that pouting and saying, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Oh, my bad. Touchdown, LSU. Anyway, so that's why I think Philly still wins this game. Give me Philly money line. If Kansas City wins this game, it's a great opportunity to prove that they've got around what Philly can do. But until they show me they can control that defensive line, give me the Eagles.
Okay, Lady A.
Okay, so I just want y'all to know that when I pulled up this injury report, both these teams are playing games. I am not even going to acknowledge either. It's a bunch of shenanigans. They have put
Oh, they
everybody
have everybody on the injury report.
on the injury report. Why would you come on now?
Everybody's hurt. Nobody's fully healthy anymore.
No, whatever. They did it on purpose. This is only week.
Listen, the third string quarterback got a hangnail right now. It's
They
really serious over here.
everything on there. And I'm like, y'all go sit down, both of y'all. But I will say this. On February 9th, 2025, I went with the Eagles money line. I'm doing the same thing. And I'm going to tell y'all this. For the past couple seasons, the Chiefs have not played well at the beginning of the season. I do not expect them to play well now.
Nope, they just survive.
So with that said, I'm going Eagles money line.
Eagles money line. Eagles money line. Listen, we're down to our last three games. We got our Sunday night game here. And we got, oh, wow, Sid. We got our Sunday night game and we have our two Monday night games. You're watching First Thing Podcast live here with the commish of that first down fantasy sports. And he's also the host of, man, I don't know the name of our fantasy football league. Man, I don't know. I just play in it, okay? I just play in it.
Right? That
first down. There we go. That first down, right? And he is the host of
that fantasy show.
Right. That fantasy show. I was waiting for him to say it. The
Oh,
host
my
of
bad.
that fantasy show, which you can catch.
You can catch it every Saturday, 6:30 on YouTube. You say, fortunately, my co-hosts they're on vacation right now. They'll be back next week.
First off, your co-host can't go on vacation in the middle of fantasy season, so he's got to
I
start
understand
doing
that. But you know what? I'm trying to be an opportunity employer. I understand that they got wives, and I don't want them in the doghouse. I don't want them sleeping on the couch because when they do stuff like that, they say it affects their decisions. And you know how how people try to throw excuses because I couldn't make the right decision. I couldn't choose my fantasy football team right. No, I'm giving you a chance to actually say, look, go and take your vacations, and when you take this butt whooping, you got no excuse.
Okay, well, listen, you gotta do it like me because after the show, the graphics department is getting fired. After the show, Al is getting a fine. Right after the show, after the show, like Lady A will be reported to HR. After the show,
Lady A is pulling you into HR because you are on record acting a fool. Do not project. It is you. You are the problem.
that's what I said. After the show, Lady A will be put to HR. That's what I said. Exactly. That's exactly what I said. You got to rule your shows with an iron fist, like Corey. Corey has one person on his show that he gives them a talking to every show afterwards. He gives them a whole sit down. Yes,
Yes.
he does. And he tells himself he did a great job every time, even if he didn't. But you got to rule this thing with an iron fist. So, with that being said, I'm going to tell you like this. Those of you that are watching First Thing Podcast on other platforms, you will be short come Tuesday because we will only be streaming on YouTube on Tuesday. So make sure you guys get over to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe to First Thing Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alerts for new content just like this because we will only be streaming on Tuesday on YouTube.
Well,
so there you go. All right. Our next game is Shed's Atlanta Falcons traveling to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. And JJ McCarthy, who was the talk of the town for what? Because he got hot in the fourth quarter? What about the other three quarters? What about the pick 6 he threw? I mean, the only difference was he didn't have a superstar wide receiver pouting on the sideline because Jay Jettison stayed involved, stayed interactive, and when his numbers got called on, he caught his balls. Right? So pause on that. The Atlanta Falcons, they had a game. Now, I think that Michael Penix learned that he does have legs, and he doesn't have to just use his left arm. He can use his legs to get out of danger and progress the ball down the field. Take the cheap, easy shots is what Sid was saying to him. Bijan Robinson had a game. Oh my God. Does that secondary need to be talked to about seam routes? Hopefully Raheem Raheem got that secondary together because they're going to be taking on some monsters in the passing game in this game here. Let's look at the line. You got the Atlanta Falcons plus 3.5 at minus 115. Minus 115. Their money line is plus 143. The Minnesota Vikings are minus 3.5 at minus 105. Their money line is minus 170. The over under is set at 44.5. Lady A, I got $1 that says that said is going with the Atlanta Falcons plus 3. What you think?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. The over under set at 44.5. 110 both ways. 110 both ways. Cuzzo, you're up.
I'm gonna make Sid proud.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going with Atlanta, and I'm going to Atlanta money line. I feel as though they have a lot to prove, especially from that last game. They should have won that game. You know, Young Wei Koo. I mean, if I say the name right, Young Wei Koo, I forgot.
Right, I'm glad you ain't say how it
nailed
looked. As long as you ain't say it the other way.
I think the key to this game, quiet as kept, is going to be the tight end for Atlanta. The reason I say that is because with Bijan Robinson, if he plays like he did last week, granted he had that 100-yard game, but said when Tyler Algier is your leading rusher with 24 yards, you're supposed to be the number 1 overall pick in fantasy. Yeah, that's making me say something.
Yeah.
First off, he was the number 2 pick because I got him on my squad.
But he was the overall first pick. Fantasy stat wise.
Yeah, not just us in general.
So he has to the running game definitely has to be something that's to be looked into. Drake London, if he's healthy,
he got a hangnail.
They say he's supposed to start. They say he's still starting, but he definitely needs to be a factor in that. And I think the actual secondary with Bates is going to give Justin Jefferson some trouble.
Okay.
So give me Atlanta starting. I'm definitely starting Robinson, and I'm starting Penix. With the Vikings, I'm going to go ahead and start Justin Jefferson. But I tell you what, though, I did try to pay attention to this. You had Kirk Cousins, you had Sam Darnold, and you had JJ McCarthy. I want to know who this coach is telling these quarterbacks to where they they played the way they play.
Yeah.
Because if you look at how after they leave, they're no offense, he is with Atlanta, but they played like garbage after they leave Minnesota. But it's like you see
garbage before they got there.
No, but when they get there, they play great. I mean, they get contracts when you.
It's an easy system for quarterbacks, especially when you have the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know, in the plays are designed to go to the best wide receiver in the NFL. Like they told him, he gets double-digit targets every game.
Yeah.
I put it this way: if you playing like crap, sign in Minnesota, you might get a contract extension somewhere else. If you're a quarterback,
get Kirk Cousins' agent. That's what you do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, he gets you paid. He definitely gets you paid. Let me tell you why you're wrong, Cuzzo. I tried that last week. I went with Said's boys, and they got me a big fat L. It did. So Said, until you show me that you can win, I will not pick them again. Give me Minnesota. Give me Minnesota money line.
Dang.
And I like how Sid does it. He slowly takes a drink of his drink.
Don't be
sits
scared,
back
pick.
and relax.
Lady 3.5.
Don't be scared. Lady 3.5.
Yeah,
okay.
He said,
okay.
Don't be scared, pick. Lady 3.5.
Okay.
Cuzzo.
Listen, y'all didn't cover last week.
No, he's saying later 3.5 with Minnesota.
Why would I do that? No.
Fix that.
Okay, Cuzzo. I'll give you one thing you're right about is Kyle Pitts. After Drake went down, they got him more targets came his way after Drake got hurt.
Yeah.
Which is good for him because it shows that he has the ability to do it. They're just not throwing him the ball, which makes those of us as consumers, pissed off at the Falcons. You've wasted 4 years of the boy's career. And then Drake London. The Falcons had a chance to take George Pickens. They chose Drake London. He's missed time in a few years, unlike George Pickens. I'm going to leave that right there. So, with that being said, I know, unfortunately for me, I'm going to still ride with these bums. Give me the Falcons plus 3.5.
Okay.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. So you told me to lay the 3.5.
Yes.
And you wouldn't even take your team money line.
He's saying, say it with your chest.
You know what? Give me the Falcons money line. I ain't scared.
Said, I don't know why you let him pick.
I ain't scared.
I don't know why we have learned not to let Pitt do this to us.
I had on my shiesty mask just now. I
ain't scared, lady.
So yeah, I put on my shiesty mask. I just pulled it down. Take a money line. Come on, lady.
I'm tell you like this. Said your Falcons hurt my feelings. They hurt my feelings. Week 1, they hurt my feelings. I felt like Tyra. We were all rooting for you. Like it was not a good thing. I was really upset. I was like, this ain't even my team. Why am I feeling this way? So I was really disappointed. And so with that said, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the over.
Taking the over.
Yeah. Because I think they're gonna win. However,
there's a chance that they won't. That's why they play the games. Here we go. Monday Night Football. We have 2 of them, ladies and gentlemen. I believe I have these in here. Matter of fact, I don't have them in backwards. This is what the stream has done to me. All right, so we'll go with the first one here. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Houston to take on the Houston Texans, and a team that just can't quite get right. And meanwhile, you got Baker Mayfield hitting on all cylinders. Not understanding what's happening here. I'm really, really not understanding what's happening because it's like somebody put Baker Mayfield into a way back machine and he's playing like himself way back in college. Like where Baker was the touchdown maker, right? What is really going on here? Houston, again, can't get right. So we got the can't get right versus the touchdown makers. Let's look at the line. Tampa is plus 2.5 at minus 105. Their money line is plus 120. The Houston Texans are minus 2.5 at minus 115. Their money line is minus 143. The over-under is set at 42.5. 42.5, that's 110 both ways. Cuzzo, give it to us straight, man. How you going to take it?
I'm going to go ahead and jump on the pirate ship. And it's not because of Baker Mayfield. It's from Ibuka. The wide receiver from Ohio State. He's basically letting it known that he's going to, right now he's running the show. He made his presence felt. He had 4 receptions for 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 16.8 average. I think him and Baker Mayfield have that connection. The Texans, I just feel as though that they're still injury prone. I think you still have, even though you still have Nico Collins, you still have Nick Chubb, they are still playing as if they're scared to get injured. So give me the Bucks, give me the Bucks money line. And I'm starting Ibuka. I'm starting Baker Mayfield. And I'm going to start Nick Chubb.
All right, so I like this game because of one thing. Like I said, you got Baker, you got Ibuka, you got Mike Evans. You got Bucky Irvins, one of Lady A's favorite players. You got a defense that's going to come along more, and they're going to get after you. For some unknown reason, the quarterback in Tampa and for Houston, he likes to hold on to the ball. He doesn't like to throw the ball to his wide receivers and things of that nature. So he's going to take some sacks because Tampa's going to cover up. They play a real tight type of defense. So I have to go with Tampa money line here. Got it. This is one of my picks for tomorrow. Said this is one of my picks for tomorrow. I'm absolutely playing this. And I'm playing just real quick. I'm gonna let y'all know real fast. I'm playing that straight up. I'm playing where was it at? I'm taking the New York Jets plus the 6, and I'm also gonna play the New York Jets money line just in case because I can't pass up that 228. So those are my 2 plays, and I'm telling everybody about that I'm playing tomorrow right there. So yeah, come on, say it.
Good job there, Pete. Good job there. The difference between team Tampa Bay playing this week is Houston. Houston has a pass rush unlike the Atlanta Falcons. They're going to get him all script, create their pressure, going to make Baker Mayfield do a lot of running himself. We're just going to put him behind the chains. With him being so far behind the chains, he's going to take more risks. I think that Houston has adjusted their setup so that they can get more out of the quarterback as they can. Give me Houston money line.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Cuzzo, I think this is for you. Can you see it?
Yeah, I was actually reading it. No, I don't think that's a bad trade. Right now with Fanning, he's basically taking over Njoku's spot for Cleveland. And like I said, even with this game that's coming up with the Ravens, I do believe this game is going to be a shootout because again, the one thing I would definitely say is that Cleveland has offensive weapons. People might laugh at that, but quiet as kept. Cleveland has offensive weapons, and they actually have a quarterback that's not scared to use them. So I don't think that was a bad trade because you had Mike Evans, Travis Kelce, and AJ Brown. So yeah, I do feel as though that's not a bad trade. It's definitely going to help you in the long run.
Evans and Travis Kelce for AJ Brown.
Kelce may be he may be preoccupied. His head ain't in the game.
Well, his head is nowhere. Never mind.
I'll probably say this. When it came to Travis Kelce, what I did not know last year, he was filming for Happy Gilmore too. So when you still got the situation with Taylor Swift, you're doing filming for Happy Gilmore too, and on top of that, you're still trying to play football. That's a lot on the plate.
And he's setting himself up so that he can go ahead and retire. So he's putting things in play.
Okay, Lady A, is your pick.
So I'm gonna go ahead for this particular game. I'm gonna go with the Bucks plus the 2.5, and it's probably not because of the reasons why you guys think. For those fans of the show that have seen me say this, I think this is going to be a very close game and potentially even possibly a tie. You never know.
We don't need a tie. Pick needs every win that he can get.
We don't need a tie, but you can pick something that there is a tie, you will win, and that is the Bucks plus the 2.5. If you tie the game, then the Bucks plus the 2.5 will hit.
There you go.
Lady A spoken.
That's girl math.
Wow.
It's money in your pocket math.
I'm just saying, that's girl math. You go to the store, you have $100 that your husband gave you. You only spent 50. How much change does he get, Lady A?
0. What you mean?
See, girl math.
At the end of the day, you and I both know that if this game ties and you go with the underdog and the spread, the plus 2.5, you will win.
You absolutely will. Let's get our last game in right now. Right now, we have the Los Angeles Chargers hosting the Las Vegas Raiders divisional game here. We're just gonna go straight to the line. The Los Angeles Chargers look pretty good in Brazil versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The question is, can they bring that back to the States? Los Angeles Chargers are -3.5 at plus 100. -3.5 at plus 100 on the spread. Their money line is -190. Money line is -190. The Los Angeles Raiders are +3.5 at -120. Their money line is +158. The over under set at 46.5, 110 both ways. 46.5, 110 both ways. So as you all can see, this line has changed since I put it in. So it went from -100 to +100. All right. Pizzo, shoot me straight, man. Who you got?
Point blank, I'm going Chargers money line. I do feel as though they have the better weapons than the Raiders. On top of that, we don't know how. Even though they're saying Brock Bowers is healthy to play, we don't know how well he's going to play. I do feel as though it's going to come to the receivers between Ashton Genty and Omarion Hampton. Whoever actually outplays this, I will probably say will probably be Rookie of the Year. Like I said, give me the Chargers money line. I just think they have more weapons than the actual Raiders. You still have Ladd McConkey, you still have Keenan Allen, as old as he is, he's still out there, making some plays.
Hey, from what I heard, Keenan Allen caught his first touchdown against Jesus.
Yeah. Moses was guarding him. He tried to throw the stick in the air, he missed and caught it with one hand. Did the Odell Beckham.
That's what I heard. Okay, so you are going with who? Chargers money line. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, your boy Pick is going this away, right? I do like what the Raiders are doing. I absolutely do like what the Raiders are doing. I told you last week that the Raiders were going to win, and what did they do? Did they win?
Yeah, they did.
They did. Guess what? They're going to repeat the effort this week. Give me the Raiders money line.
I disagree. I think the Chargers had a great game last week. And it's only going to get better this week, even though the Raiders are playing at home, sleeping in their own bed, got Brock Bowers. I think McConkey and the young boy from TCU, the speedster, it's going to be a problem for the Raiders.
All Bulldogs. Okay,
No, the speedster's not a Bulldog.
I know.
Even TCU.
TCU Butterfingers that
don't
drop the bad pass and catch the good
one.
It
is right there, Butterfingers. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. See? You ain't got to say his name. Give me the Chargers money line. Chargers money line.
Pick, you are always on that Raiders hill. And Pick, I swear every season you be ready to die on that hill all by yourself. I commend you.
I'm always on the Raiders hill.
You are every season. You are like the Raiders. The Raiders. People be sleeping on the Raiders, and we be like, we're not sleeping. But you with them, you rock with them, and I appreciate that. But I'm gonna let you know, Vegas don't even rock with them because aren't the Raiders at home?
Yeah,
y'all +3, baby. That's a 6-point game right there, honey. So
that's what they say.
Let's go ahead with the Chargers and the money line for this because Pick gonna be on that Raiders, he's all by himself. Oh, bless.
Sometimes you gotta step out on that limb so you can catch up to them other
But
two right
sometimes
there.
that limb breaks, and then you be mad in the season when the limb break and the charges ain't there for you like you did for that.
You got to know when to jump off. You got to know when to jump off. So that's what it is. You got to
See,
know when to jump off.
I think I'm not mad at Pick because you with the Raiders. Guy Fieri's a fan with the Raiders, so Pick trying to make sure you get some free food when you go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Hit up these restaurants, grab some free food.
Mm-hmm. That's
right. You know what I'm saying?
It makes more sense.
I ain't mad at you, Pick. Yeah, you connecting, you networking. I understand that.
I'm always doing that for sure. But y'all holler at me after the game. For sure. Listen, Cuzzo, it was real good having you on, man. We really do appreciate you doing your thing and being the commissioner for our fantasy football league this year. Tell us again about your show and when everybody can catch it.
No problem. So we're on every Saturday, 6:30 on YouTube. We do discuss we try to discuss all the matchups, news and notes from the NFL about how that will affect you in your fantasy football decisions, whether you need to get players from the waiver wire, players that are injured to where you might need to have replacements. And we actually make our own fantasy picks for the week. So that way, if you're doing DraftKings or things to where they still do the actual perfect lineups, stuff like that, make your own lineup. We still do that for you. We also have a bet going on between me and one of the co-hosts of who's going to have the better matchups. The loser has to wear a wrestling onesie. If I lose, I have to run a 40-yard dash in it. If he loses, he's bowling in it. So yes, there will be pictures and videos of us acting a fool.
Make sure Lady A is there to record it because somebody's getting fined. Lady A, yes. We will only be streaming to YouTube on Tuesday. Our guests, we have Linnell Willingham from the Team 980 who will be joining us. Linnell Willingham from the Team 980 will be joining us. And Linnell always spits fire. So come in and stop in and say hello to Linnell. We also have a surprise guest that Al may like on Tuesday. It's a surprise. I'm not saying who it is, but I will tell you this. We have had this person on the show before. So it's a repeat guest, but the only way you'll find out is to tune in on Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central to our YouTube channel. That will be First String Podcast on YouTube to tap in with us. We need people on our YouTube channel. So we're going to cut back everything else. We're just going with our YouTube on Tuesday and for the foreseeable future until our numbers get where they need to be. That's just how that's going to be. So Sid, I got to go to HR, man. Did we cover it all?
We hit it all.
All right, man. I was hoping you say no. We could stay here a little while longer, so that way I don't get a talking to.
Don't prolong your meeting with HR because if they come looking for you once again, that's worse.
Hey, Pick, like I said, bro, look, I got the fine. I'll cover the fine for you.
That's only one. He had several.
He had several. Look, we'll work something out, Hey, you people call my people. We'll do some lunch, and we'll see what we can do to help you out.
Y'all got a layaway for these fines?
Yeah, we'll see if we get a layaway plan, like a payment plan for you.
Layaway.
Terrible.
Y'all got a layaway for us, man. Listen, HR is getting stiff around here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Listen, Sid, I talked to my son today, so you know what I'm about to say. Shouts out to my son, United States Air Force. First String Podcast, second to none. Come get some. Tell him, Sid.
Go Dogs. Sick.
Tennessee missing field goals. Raise hell.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. 'Cause it's time for the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the First mic, you know we gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe,